because you have been recovering very well recently, you're in my care now. I don't want you to worry at all because you're still in the best care and I'm a very experienced nurse. And also I'm aware there may be some concerns that because we switched nurses that we're back to square one on your progress, but I promise you I have read up in all of your medical files and I know exactly what we're dealing with here. So if you need anything when I'm gone or you're feeling any discomfort, please ring the bell as always and it will be me that comes as soon as possible. Okay? Alright. It's lovely to see you're able to communicate so well now. You're improving a lot, I've read. You still have some bandages on your face though that we will probably need to take off soon because you're healing very nicely. Oh, and how rude. I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Nurse Angela Siegler. And I'm just going to come around to check your name on the board just to make sure. I recognized your name from somewhere when I first heard that I was going to be your nurse, so I just want to make sure it's true. So you would be Mr. Wait, I certainly do recognize this name from anywhere. Or is it just a big coincidence? Do you remember an Angela at all in your life? More specifically, during high school? You do? It is you after all. Oh God, I can't believe it. I haven't seen you in years, and I had to meet you in this state. You got yourself into a really silly accident, you idiot. You have not changed at all. You're still doing batshit crazy stuff. Ugh. What did I say to you years ago when we dated? That you're going to get into trouble one day. And here we are. God, I'm so mad at you. But I'm so glad you're okay. I didn't want to believe it, that it was you in here, and that it was just a coincidence. But you're alive, and that's all that matters now. But don't worry, I'll still be giving you a big lecture on how to stop doing stupid stuff when you fully recovered. For now, I just have a job to do. So I'm going to clean your ears out today, just from the crustiness. Just going to sit at the side of the bed next to you here, just exactly how the other nurses did it. And you remember why we do this, don't you? Yeah. Cleaning the wounds, that. And also, you're lying in a hospital bed all day, and if you feel dirty, it also makes you feel worse in general, and we have a duty to clean our patients. Also, I heard it's relaxing for our patients too, and we want you to be as comfy as possible. So, what are you up to nowadays, apart from still doing stupid stuff, of course? Huh? Oh, really? That's what you've been doing? And what about your job? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That doesn't sound too bad. As long as you are content with it and have enough money to live. And I'm a nurse, of course. You're so proud of me. Why is that? mm. Uh-huh. Oh, you remembered this was my dream job. Oh yeah, I used to tell you this all the time. How I dreamed being a nurse to help people. That's all I've always wanted to do. It wasn't easy. It was the hardest grind I've ever done in my life, from the non-stop working hours in between studying for exams. It was really draining. But it was worth it in the end. You really have to put the effort in when you really want something. It isn't going to get handed to you on a plate. You gotta work hard. But no courses or classes and hours of work prepared me to have to deal with something like this. I don't know, I've just got a ball of anxiety right now. I'm so worried about you. Sorry. Not to worry you as well. I didn't mean it in that way. You're perfectly fine. You'll fully recover. But I just meant your lifestyle. You promise me right now you're never going to do something crazy again, right? Yeah, I'm sure the hospital being the consequence has been a big awakening for you now. But hey, we got to see each other again. If your girlfriend or wife comes to visit, I won't spill that we used to date. Don't worry. Oh, you aren't married yet? No, I'm not married either. I'm as single as can be. I work and then I go straight home because I'm too tired to do anything else, so I don't really put myself out there. The longest relationship I had was actually with you. It's funny because most people don't count relationships before they're 20, but it's like we spent a lifetime together. Oh, you still think of our times together? That's so sweet. We really did have the best of times. And then college came around and we broke up because we thought if we're going to different colleges, it would never work out. Like, sure, yeah, I kissed a few guys. Even shameless to admit, I guess we both, slumped around, but I was never in a proper relationship. Do you think we would have worked long distance if we didn't break up? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm. You know what? Because of my lack of success for love in college, I think we would have. I was really down when we left each other, and even during college, I was still thinking about you a lot. I wanted to text you all the time, tell you all of my experiences, tell you I passed an exam and got into medical school, but As soon as I was about to press send, it dawned on me that we aren't together anymore, so you wouldn't care. Mm-hmm. You were the same? God damn it. We should have known, though, that we would always welcome texts from each other. Sorry to interrupt, I'm just finished with your ears now. So are you going to let me stand up in silence, or are you going to budge up and let me lie next to you? Oh, this hospital bed is enough for the two of us. Don't you worry, I'll make sure of it. Just like old times, lying on our backs together, and we would talk about any random topics like space and the meaning of life. And at times like this, it makes me realize how short and valuable life is. You never know when something dark is around the corner. We were scared to text each other during college, but why should we have been? No one is 100% safe. Anything could have happened to one of us, and we never went through with sending that last text, at least showing you care for someone. I don't want to say it, but if I found out you didn't make it, I wouldn't have known what to do with myself. I would have been so devastated. Even playing the alternative scenario in my head is getting me upset. Why are you the one hugging me? You're the one actually in the hospital, idiot. You've never changed. You're still putting other people first. This has really been an eye-opener for me. I'm not taking anyone for granted again. I think this has given us a second chance. I love you. I love you so much. I'm glad you're okay. It's such a relief. As soon as you get out of here, you're coming to live with me, and I'm going to take care of you like you deserve. Everything happens for a reason, and this reason may be what we needed to bring us to where we're meant to be. Together. Pretty brutal way to put it, yeah. But you're okay, so we can say things like that. When we were together in high school, we would always talk about what our wedding would be like, what features of us our kids would have, how we would decorate our home. And I feel like since I'm your nurse, we have plenty of time to continue those conversations where we left off all those years ago. I still have your little Haribo ring that you proposed to me with under the tree at school. Hey, of course I kept it. I guess I just always knew in my heart that you were the one for me. People always say that relationships in your childhoods don't mean anything, and that you would find the right one in the future. But I felt only true love with you, and I never met anyone like you afterwards. No one ever compared. I love you too. And you're going to get better, okay? And we are going to do so many amazing things we wanted to do together when we were younger. We will go on that vacation together to watch the dolphins. We will go to the biggest theme park in the world and ride the craziest roller coasters. But you just have to get better. And you're going to do that with a positive mental attitude and rest. So, I'm going to go and check out my other patient, and I'll come back to snuggle with you all night. How does that sound? I'll see you soon, baby. Okay? Mwah.